Right, guys, today is finally the day that destroyed everything. Friday the 13th. That's right. We all know what happened exactly 6 years ago, prior to this date. And yeah, today was the last day. 6 years ago, everything was open before the COVID 19 pandemic shutdown. That's right. 6 years ago, I remember filming. I didn't film that much yet. I barely started making content and barely posting on YouTube. As soon as my channel began in April of 2020. But yeah, I just want to mention that exactly 6 years ago, COVID destroyed everything. And believe it or not, I was gonna attend an event, a running tournament event, exactly 6 years ago, and some elementary school students did it a week prior, March 6th. And made that video at Berry Mall, on the Christian chair at Orange Show. But yeah, but it turns out our day was terrible for that day because not only did it rain on that day, but also COVID got worse and they had to cancel it. And because of that, that was never restored because of the pandemic. So that's one of the things that happened on Friday the 13th. Also on that day, I was planning to head to Dell Elmo Fashion Center if I went to the event for the heck of it. And I may have seen some wooden benches over there. Not exactly like these ones right here. This one's already gone. But anyways, I remember it being rainy and I didn't film any food videos because I didn't have my channel yet. But I did eat Raising Cane's at the location in Santa Ana. And I had this old Nokia phone that I purchased in November of 2019 at Cricket. Cricket, so this is a phone provider. But yeah, this is a phone that I had back then in 2020. And yeah, it was just the beginning of it. But yeah. What the hell was it? Just give me a second. Anyway, so yeah, it was just a terrible day, and I was planning to get rid of my toys by that time if COVID didn't happen, but I decided not to do that because, I was going to be bored, stuck here all the time. And yeah, after creating my channel, I did make content starting with my collection, my Hot Wheels stuff, my toys, just because we didn't have anything else to do. We couldn't go out anywhere. I'll make a separate video of that tomorrow. We're just focusing on Friday the 13th because tomorrow I'm going to talk about everything during COVID because tomorrow will be marked 6 days since everything was closed for the first time in decades due to an state emergency. But yeah, so today we're just going to focus on Friday the 13th. But yeah, exactly 6 years ago, we all know what happened. COVID ruined everything. I had this one right here. I didn't have this one yet. I bought this one at Cricket in April of 2021. I can say it was broken. Of course, we have my iPhone 15 that I broke in Hillsbury Farm on Black Friday because I didn't listen. Should put it in the locker. But yeah, I would have had this phone today, and we probably would have been more excited to film content. So I'm just gonna all mention it just because it's Friday the 13th. But yeah, terrible. But yeah, I have to be careful when touching this because there's just so much glass everywhere to keep in this bag. I'm not sure if I'm gonna fix it or get a new one. But yeah. So yeah, that's what happened exactly 6 years ago. And because it was Friday the 13th of 2020, so I had to make this video just because it's the same exact type of day and the exact date. But yeah, I was gonna, film a bunch of stuff at the mall, like expecting to make like 40 to 50 videos. And it was gonna be our first day. I was gonna create my YouTube channel exactly 6 years prior to today, 6 years ago. Because of COVID, decided to delay it till April 3rd. After that, I didn't want to go any more further because I, want to get pretty my channel and start content back then. And even though I could have created my YouTube channel a lot more earlier, I just didn't want to because I wasn't ready. And this one didn't have that much storage either, so. But yeah, there is actually one video that I published, that I filmed, actually, that I made before COVID began, and I posted it like in March or April. I think April, actually. March 6th, 2020 is when I first, that's just one of the pre-YouTube videos I made. It was just like, I don't know what it made, but it was in a closet. I'm not sure, like padlock video or something like that. But yeah, it was just terrible to see the shutdown happening. I was just ruined. Everything I planned exactly 6 years ago was totally ruined because of COVID. The virus just got so worse that it was the last day for in-person school before it went virtual learning. I'll talk about that tomorrow because, once again, like I mentioned before, tomorrow will be mark 6 days since the shutdown began. But anyways, I might do something later today, and just want to make this video just because it's Friday the 13th, and I might make some content later, not sure where. And yeah, hopefully, luckily, this didn't happen today. So today, it would have been, other than the war going on and the ice raids out there, that's not really that much compared to COVID. But similar like that. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll make some more content later. Not sure if I'm forgetting anything else. I think that's pretty much it. And tomorrow I'll cover all my collection and when it started, like doing since the beginning of the pandemic all the way to the end till in-person school started in 2021. But it's gonna be it for this video.